Reporting on His Holiness the Dalai Lama's interaction with a young boy. While I understand your concerns, since they're about religious leaders abusing their power over young innocent people, as I Tibetan want to add my voice to clarify what I believe is a truly misunderstanding. In Tibetan culture, sticking out one's tongue is a traditional way of greeting. It is something people show when meeting others, like waving your hand. And on top of that, there is an expression in Tibetan, it's called Chelesa, which means eat my tongue. Often older people would say that to young kids because sometimes they would ask many things and are being very demanding. So the parents or older grandparents would make joke. I gave you everything I have, now I don't have anything else left. So you can eat my tongue. It is a way of expressing humor and connecting to the kid and their mental or emotional capacity level, and in a very humorous, beautiful way. We have been practicing that for many decades. And if you look at western part of Tibet, they've been doing that for almost centuries. And I also understand why this topic is sensitive for many people, but it is important all the same to avoid making a rush to judgment or conclusion, especially when the culture contracts is very different and the facts are not fully understood and researched. This was an example of just typical way of connecting with others in a Tibetan humorous way. Even if this was surprising and created uncomfortable feelings for many viewers, it does not mean that these actions were motivated by bad intentions or that any harm was done. We should remember that the boy himself and his mother, after meeting His Holiness, they emphasize how expressed that they felt positive about the interactions with His Holiness, just like a million others. Protecting children is not, some organization's job. It is a job, it is an important duty that we all have. But jumping to a conclusion about a Nobel Peace Prize winning leader who has devoted his life to the cause of non-violence, compassion, and mutual understanding across the culture is it's quite something, and it doesn't bring any benefit or it doesn't protect our kids. Instead, it shows neglect for Tibetans' culture and traditions and marginalize our threatened community even more, and including our children. So I really hope that people can get glimpse of, understand glimpse of Tibetan culture and what we believe, what we practice, what we value, and I hope people can respect